The upcoming New Hampshire primary will mark the 100th anniversary of the event, and here at the State House, everyone has pride and fond memories.
The primary offers an opportunity for a person to really expose themselves.
It's the real people connection.
First in the nation. That's why New Hampshire voters take pride in their primary election. It brings politicians scrambling to the area, giving locals the first glimpse at future presidents. State Senator Lou D'Alessandro has lots of primary stories about first-hand experiences with presidential candidates.
And that's when I first met the future president of the United States.
He spent 18 years in office knocking on doors for Democratic candidates like Hillary Clinton.
One of my constituents knitted a baby blanket for her, and I gave her that baby blanket for her new grandchild.
Down the hall, Virginia Drew has spent 15 years manning the visitor center. She and her staff have convinced candidates that it's a mandatory stop before they go upstairs to declare their candidacy with the Secretary of State's office.
They come to file, and then we say, if you really want to do well in New Hampshire, you should come to the visitor center. Mayor Giuliani skipped the visitor center, did not do well in New Hampshire.
Over the last century, the U.S. has changed a lot, and so has the primary process. Observers say the political season starts earlier, it's more media-driven, and now there's social media keeping politicians on their toes.
I think it affects the candidate's behavior. You're that much less likely to get an unguarded moment.
Another change, the growing diversity of the electorate, which isn't reflected much in Iowa and New Hampshire.
So as the country is getting more diverse and more urban, you still have these decisions being made by states that are pretty old and pretty white.
However, the third and fourth states on the primary calendar have traditionally been South Carolina and Nevada, which have more diversity. And Galdieri says New Hampshire is more about first impressions and early momentum.
And I don't know that the primary itself necessarily makes someone president, but it can certainly keep you from getting elected.
For the Boston Herald, Prisca Point du Jour.